What's up, guys? In this video, I'm going to talk about ThreadBasket. They are a print-on-demand custom graphics company where when you join, you can license out their graphics and use them to create custom designs for your print-on-demand products. Now, if you're like me and you're not the strongest designer, I mean, even if I was a strong designer, I'd constantly be thinking in my head, like, am I designing fast and efficiently enough to where it makes more sense to do it myself than to just pay some service like this, where I can just go there, do a keyword search for whatever type of graphic I need, and then just use that. Now, I'm going to show you some examples of exactly how I use ThreadBasket to create some designs that sell on Amazon merch, on Etsy, on Redbubble, you name it. They're good designs. I mean, I spent maybe 5 minutes max creating 3 just for this video. And when I show you them, I'll walk you through how I found those niches, as well as how I converted them to, to use them on other products. So I'm going to cover all that in this video. It doesn't really need to be a long one because this is pretty straightforward. I think a service like this should be easy to use. So that's what I'm going to show you, everything you need to know. And if you want to check out ThreadBasket, of course, I'll put a link in the description, but let's get started. Quick reminder, I run a weekly print-on-demand giveaway you should enter because it's completely free and all I need is your email address. So you can use a link in the description or just go to ryanhogue.com/giveaway. This week sponsored by Flying Upload, print-on-demand upload automation, AutomatePOD, print-on-demand design creation automation, and All American Graphics, Premade graphics. Also in the description, you'll find a link to my free 8-day print-on-demand mini course that'll walk you through the Printful Etsy integration and a link to my print-on-demand Facebook community if you want to check that out. All right, let's talk about ThreadBasket. So again, they have a team of professional graphic designers. I mean, this is basically exactly what they do. They have professional graphic designers that create these awesome custom graphics. It's as simple as you log in, you click designs. You can either look at what's there and tailor your designs to what is available, to any graphics that you like particularly. Or if you went in and you say, all right, I know this niche is going to be selling well, but I need a nice graphic to pair with, text or whatever else that you're envisioning in your head, but you don't trust yourself to design it yourself. Well, again, you just come here, do a keyword search, and pull a graphic. Also, I'm going to walk you through the license just to get that out the way, because that is one way that they differentiate themselves from a similar service like Vexels, which limits the duration of when you can use their graphics to the duration of your subscription. Whereas ThreadBasket, I mean, I'll just tell you now, they let you use the graphics beyond the duration of your subscription, which is unique. So again, here I just went to the designs. It's defaulted to sort by newest designs. They have a very wide selection here. And I ended up using this aces, poker, clearly poker gambling style design because, I kind of miss seeing all my buddies. We used to play poker pretty often. I won't say how often, but we played pretty often, man. We just had fun with it. It was nice to get the guys together for poker night every now and then. And, I miss that. Online poker is not the same. It's not when it's your friends. So I was like, hey, let's use the poker graphic and run with that. So what I did is then you click get this now. I put an arrow there. So you click the get this now button. It should pop up and say, do you want to download this? Click yes. And also on the screen with that graphic, you'll see they provide keywords to assist you in, well, if that's like Redbubble, you can just copy paste those as your tags. But if you're posting it to like Amazon or something, or Amazon merch where they don't let you put back-end tags like that, you could at least tailor your title or bullets or description around those keywords. And you can see at the bottom there, right behind me, they put a section of similar designs. So I'll actually show you how I might use this approach or why that would be relevant later in this video. All right, so when you perform the download, this is what you get. You get a EPS file, a JPEG file, a PNG file, an SVG file, which is what I used in my design, which I'll show you in a second. And you get this standard license. Now, the standard license that comes with it actually references a PDF license that gets generated automatically when you each time you download a graphic. And it's really nice looking, actually. And it comes with a unique QR code to verify that you are allowed to use that graphic. Okay, and also, so I don't think you should look at the notepad text file because the full license is in the PDF, and that's what I'm going to show you here really quickly. So as mentioned, here's your certificate that proves that you have the right to use the graphic. The license here, rather than reading this, there's a better description here. So this is just through the PDF that you can find. By the way, you can find this PDF in your account under downloads. So you get the standard license, no attribution required. Where you can use this: websites, software applications, printed and digital media, advertisements and promotional items, presentation of products and public events, multimedia works, and merchandising. That's the big one that we're probably here for. We're investing a little bit into ThreadBasket so that hopefully we can make multiples on our return or on our investment. So you can use t-shirts, hoodies, sweaters, mugs, canvas prints, etc. What you can do with this design, you can use ThreadBasket content forever and worldwide, even after your subscription ends. You have the non-exclusive, non-transferable, non-sublicensable right to use the licensed material an unlimited number of times for any media purposes listed above, commercial or personal. If you're using the material for merchandise, print-on-demand, printed purposes, your license covers you for up to 500 prints, after which you must renew/extend your rights. So you can actually go back to the graphic after 500 sales or 500 prints, and you can click download again, and it will ask you, do you want to download again, essentially to refresh that 500 number. You may alter and create derivative works, and you may also use the materials as the main image for merchandise purposes. So I usually just do it as derivatives. Outside of when I was using all sunsets in a previous video for creating a, it's funny, I have it right here. You see this like phone pop socket there with the T-Rex? So you're not supposed to, I don't think all sunsets wants you to just upload the graphic as is. They want you to create like a variation, but I did it just for like a demo video and didn't intend for it to ever sell. And it ended up selling a bunch of times. This T-Rex, man, people love their T-Rexes. So that's just a fun side story because it still sells to this day. It's got like 3 or 4 reviews on the listing. So what you cannot do with this design: sublicense, sell, or rent any original content. For example, uploading the content to other platforms such as, but not limited to, Shutterstock, Freepik, Pixabay, all those websites. So you can't like resell the graphic, of course. You cannot upload ThreadBasket content in its original form to print-on-demand platforms, which allow third-party users to create their own products, specifically Spreadshirts, Create Your Own Area as an example. You cannot distribute ThreadBasket content unless it's been expressly authorized by ThreadBasket, and you cannot offer ThreadBasket content or modified content for download. So all the things you would expect. I just wanted to get that out the way. I know that reading licenses is boring, but it's better to just understand it before you end up using a service. So we got that out the way. So now let's show these designs really quickly. Of course, I prefer Photoshop. So I loaded up Adobe Photoshop, loaded up my merch Photoshop file, which just has, most of the things I need for most designs. Loaded it up, pulled the SVG file in because SVG are vector files, so I can scale it up infinitely and it will not lose its quality. So SVG preferable, or any vector files preferable to bitmap. All right, and then all I did was I moved that graphic up. Notice I made it really big because I think big designs really sell better online, or at least they get more clicks in search results. And then I put some really big text that just said, I heart poker. All I did was I went to Amazon and I typed in like funny poker shirt. And then I realized that that was probably not the keywords I wanted to look at after just evaluating some of the listings, because there were a mixed bag of listings from what I expected. And then I realized Texas Hold'em was the primary keywords that I should be probably looking at. So then I switched the keywords Texas Hold'em, and that's what I was looking at. So, or at least, in my mind, I don't know why. I play Texas Hold'em, so I was thinking like, okay, Texas Hold'em is what I should be looking for. Not that I don't know if it really matters. Poker in general, there's various types of poker games that you can play. But so I did I Heart Poker. Then I found some other designs. I'm always looking to see what's already been selling, because then I at least know like either someone's searching for that, or when they typed in funny poker shirt or Texas Hold'em shirt and they saw that one, they clicked it and they bought it. So it's already validated, right? So that I'm just making my own version of that. So I'm all in, just a standard phrase related to poker. And this one I made a third one just says, I'm probably bluffing. So you see how easily I created these designs, right? Like this is just graphic plus text, and in this one I had text above, text below. And whenever I do this sort of a design, if it's like the bottom word is like the main keyword, then sometimes I'll change the color just to have it stand out, so that's what I did here. Also, the font that I'm using is called Edmund Texture. I use it in a lot of designs lately because it sells. So if you guys are interested in that, I can put a link to it on Creative Fabrica. Hopefully it's on sale again. The last time I did a video and I referenced it, it had been $1 the time before that, and then it went up to $18. So if it's $18, just hold off on buying it and wait for it to go on sale. All right, so that's it. So I downloaded those designs. I go to Merch by Amazon. It's as simple as uploading the design, selecting what products you want. So here are 3 good-looking standard t-shirts that I promise you will sell. These shirts can command a $19.99 price point, make you $5.23 royalty per sale, I promise. Okay, now you might not want to start right out the gate at $19.99, but that's up to you depending on your tier, depending on if you're prioritizing more sales and less profit because you're in a low tier, or if you're in high tiers and you just want to go for the profit. These designs are absolutely good enough to make sales. Those of you guys in the low tier, the reason I'm saying that is because I know what it's like to be discouraged in the low tiers or when you're new, thinking like, what does it take to make a sale, you know? And then once you start making sales, you're like, all right, I belong, I get it. But if you're still in that before that phase, just know that like something simple like this, good graphic plus big text, I mean, that's literally good enough to make sales, all right? And then also because I'm in the high tiers, you know, I might just take this graphic and I'd probably make more than 3. I don't ever go in and make one design. If I have a nice graphic, I'm going to probably make like minimum 10, 20 designs. So I did 3 for this video, but I would scale it out to more designs in that niche. Also, whether you have the upload slots available to do this, or you just want to list on hoodies, because I've been selling a lot of hoodies lately, probably because it's cold outside, at least where I live, you can go to merchresize.com. It's completely free. You don't need to set up an account or anything like that. It just runs locally on your machine, but you can drag and drop your designs to where it says, click here to convert, and then swap the dropdown. It'll default to pop socket, just switch it to hoodie, and then click download all. So I did that. It took maybe 10 seconds to do. And then all of a sudden now I've got 3 hoodies as well. And I've been experimenting with increasing the royalty on my hoodies to like $10. And I've been doing that on my girlfriend's account and it's been working. You know, like it's so nice when you hear that. Well, I don't enable my cha-ching sounds, but it's nice when you see a sale come through and you see a $10 royalty, you know. And sometimes when I'm hanging out with her on the computer I built her, she enables her sounds. So we hear the cha-ching and it's like, boom, $10 from a hoodie, you know. So experiment with hoodies if you haven't been uploading to them as often. But there you go. I took one graphic from ThreadBasket, spent maybe 5 minutes designing because the graphic's already done. So then I just did a little niche research, added some text, uploaded to t-shirts, converted to hoodies, uploaded to hoodies, 6 slots. I guarantee you these are good enough to sell. And that's it. I mean, keep it simple, guys. There's nothing crazy about this process. That's really it. So, by the way, if you have any questions about ThreadBasket, definitely drop them in the comments below. Hopefully, that was pretty straightforward, though. And again, you can also, this is what I forgot. Then what you can also do if you have extra upload slots is you can swap the graphic with other poker graphics. So then you can turn off the graphic that you saw me use in these designs. And you know, remember how I showed you there were similar graphics in a section below? Click a couple of those, download those graphics. Here you've got like some bloody poker cards. A little bit weird, but you know, who knows? Maybe you find a Halloween poker cross niche. And here's some other playing cards here, so a separate graphic. So then you can swap out those designs with new designs, create other unique designs in the same niche, and really attack that niche. Or if you were launching a niche store on Redbubble or Etsy or something, this is a good way of getting some unique graphics to stay there in that same niche, but make more unique content for it. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. By the way, quick reminder, I have a full print-on-demand course that shows you everything you need to know to start, scale, and automate your print-on-demand business. If you want to check that out, there's a link in the description. But thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow.